In this video, I'm going to show the 3 best neck exercises for no more pain. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over some easy exercises that can give both quick and long-lasting relief for neck pain. All of these exercises are going to work just a little bit differently. They're going to focus on treating the neck just a little bit differently. So my best advice, go through all of them and use what works best for you. The first one, we're going to focus on a big cause of neck pain and tightness, which are tight muscles. This is going to be a very easy muscle release. You can do this when standing or seated. What you want to do is take your hands, interlock your fingers, put them right on the top of your head to the point where your thumbs are going to be pointed down towards the floor and right at the base of the skull. You want to focus on the muscles right at the base of the skull. These are called suboccipital muscles, and they are a hot spot for tension headaches. So what I'd like to do is go right off to the side of the spine right here and do a light circular massage. Only put in enough pressure where it's going to be a comfortable massage and not causing any discomfort. I like to go over one spot roughly about 5 to 10 seconds, and then I see how it feels. If it feels pretty loose, what I do is I just move over, starting pretty much from the edge of the spine going towards my ears. If one spot needs more attention, just keep applying this over and over again until it finally releases or you're not getting any more improvement. From there, I work down into the middle of the neck, then towards the base of the neck, again focusing on any spot that needs it just a little bit more. So to take this one to the next level, what we want to do is focus on putting the neck through different motions, especially movements that are causing pain. So let's say turning my head a little bit towards my left shoulder, I just get a lot of pain on my right side. What you want to do at that point is turn into that movement, but stop right before you experience pain and then massage into those muscles or the area where you're having pain. From there, you're just going to relax, and then you're going to repeat this. On the next repetition, what you're going to notice is you can turn your head a little bit more with less pain. So keep just digging into those muscles, building into that movement over and over again until everything is nice and loose or you're not getting any more improvement. So you can go through turning motions like this. You can also do bending motions. You can take your chin down towards your chest, or even extension, looking upward towards the ceiling. If you do find that one spot just really is tight and achy, just will not release, what I like to do at that point also is stop over it and take my thumb on that side and really hook right into that muscle and then do a pulling motion off to my side, applying more pressure in there with each repetition until it finally releases. But go through all of those movements, target any spot that needs it just a little bit more. With this exercise, we're going to focus on another big cause of neck pain, which is joint stiffness. This is going to be a mobility stretching exercise. It's great to do throughout the day anytime that you feel tightness or stiffness building. You can do this when standing or seated. What I'm going to do first is target a muscle in the front of the neck called the SCM or sternocleidomastoid. If you're having a lot of trouble or a lot of pain while turning your head, give this one a try. So whatever side that you're having pain, let's say it's your right side, what you want to do is look over the other side's shoulder as much as you can, stopping before the point of pain. From there, you're going to hold this position and then you're going to tilt your ear back towards that shoulder. So what I'm doing is turning and then tilting my head like this. You'll probably notice on the video that this muscle right from pretty much right below my ear going down towards the clavicle right here starts to activate. That's the SCM. We really want to focus on that. So once you feel a deep, comfortable stretch in the front part of the neck, you're going to hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. From there, you're going to relax, and then you're just going to repeat this a couple more times until it feels like it's nice and loose. If it feels like it's really tight, you can make this stretch stronger by taking your hand on that other side, the meaty portion of your palm, and pressing down on your collarbone. As you do this, you're really going to feel that stretch deepen, so go very lightly with it and build into it only to your comfort level. And I do recommend doing all of these exercises on both sides just to keep everything in balance. So the next muscle that we're going to focus on is a big instigator of neck pain. This is called the levator scapula, and the exercise that we're going to do is fittingly called the armpit sniffer. It's very similar to that SCM stretch. So again, whatever side that we're having pain, let's say it's our right side, we're going to turn our head towards the other side, look over our shoulder as much as we can, stop before the point of pain. But this time around, what we're going to do is take our hand on the other side, hook the back of our head right here, and then passively pull our chin down towards our armpit. As you do this, you should feel a deep stretch from the top of your shoulder blade going into the side of the neck towards the back of the ear. It usually feels really good. Hold this one 20 to 30 seconds, relax, and then on the next repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. Try to do that one for about 3 to 5 repetitions on both sides. The last muscle that we're going to focus on is the upper trapezius, another muscle that tends to build a lot of tension, causing things like headaches. This one is responsible for shrugging the shoulders, so if you're doing a lot of overhead work, I would really pay attention to these muscles. So again, let's say our pain is on our right side. The best way to stretch the muscle is to take the arm on the side of pain, bend your elbow at 90 degrees, and then slide it across your lower back as much as you can until you feel that muscle right on the top of the shoulder start to engage. Once you feel that, what you're going to do is take your hand on the other side, hook the side of your head, and now slowly pull your ear towards the other side's shoulder. As you do this, you should feel a deep opening stretch into the neck, pretty much from the bottom of the ear into the side of the neck towards the top of the shoulder. Usually feels really, really good. Stop before the point of pain. Hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds. Relax. Do a couple more repetitions. If you want to take this stretch to the next level, what you can do as you do this stretch is slowly turn your chin upward towards the ceiling. So if I'm pulling towards my left, I'm going to slowly raise my chin upward towards the right, just like this. You should really feel that upper trapezius engage at that point, so give that one a try. But go through all of those movements. If one helps you out a little bit more, is really attacking joint stiffness or muscle tightness, at that point, throw more repetitions in. This last exercise is by far the most important one, so don't skip it. If I can stress one thing in this video, it's that if you want long-lasting neck pain relief, you have to make the muscle stronger. Here's a really easy exercise that you can do daily right in bed. What I'm going to do to get into position is lie on my stomach and scoot forward until my shoulders and head are off the edge of the bed. What I'm going to do first is what is known as a head retraction. This is a great postural exercise that's going to strengthen the neck muscles. So what you want to do is just take 2 fingers, put them right on your chin. You're going to do a slight chin tuck like this, and then what you want to focus on doing is driving the back of your head straight upward towards the ceiling. So we're not trying to build into extension or flexion or anything. We're just driving the head straight up. You should feel a really good activation of the muscles in the neck. What I like to do is take my fingers off at that point and then allow the muscles to struggle to maintain this position. Try to hold this one for about 5 seconds, but you can hold it for longer if you would like to make it more challenging. When you need to relax, just put your fingers back on your chin like this and relax. But I like to try to do this one for about 5 to 10 repetitions. But if you want to make it more challenging, you can throw in as many repetitions as you like. So let's take this one to the next level and focus on also strengthening the upper back muscles. The upper back and the neck work together, so we really want to focus on everything to get the most amount of relief. So what I'm going to do this time around is called the shoulder blade pump. So let's take 2 fingers again, drive our chin up like this into that head retraction, and I'm going to straighten my arms like this, put them off to my side, palms facing towards the ceiling. And at this point, I'm just going to do a pumping motion. I'm just going to press my palms upward towards the ceiling until I feel a really good activation of the muscles in the upper back. I like to hold this one for about 5 seconds, relax, and then repeat this one about 5 times. But you can throw in as many repetitions as you like. Some more movements that you can do to target some more muscles are putting your arms off to your side like this, having a hitchhiker sign, so our thumbs are up towards our ceiling, and then just raising our thumbs upward towards the ceiling as much as we can. With this one, focus on really trying to pinch the shoulder blades in the back as much as you can. This will help strengthen the rhomboids, another big instigator of upper back and even neck pain, and also it's a great way to improve posture. So give that one a try. We also want to focus a little bit more on the trapezius muscles, so you can put your arms straight out in front of you like this. I also like to do the hitchhiker sign. What you want to do is just shrug forward like this. Really just try to reach out, shrug your shoulders until you feel those muscles on the top of the shoulders start to activate, and at that point lift your thumbs upward towards the ceiling. This next one is probably my favorite movement. So I take my hands and I put them right on the back of my head, and what you want to do with this one is press your head upward towards the ceiling, wing your elbows, pinch your shoulder blades, and then lift up on your chest. You're going to feel a ton of muscles start to fire. You'll feel it in the front, the back, and also into the neck. Try to hold that one comfortably for about 5 seconds, and try to do this one for about 5 to 10 repetitions. But go through all of those movements. You're probably going to notice that one just feels really weak, or it's more challenging than the others. Maybe it's actually causing a little bit of pain. At that point, treat it like your weak link and throw more repetitions in. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.